We're here for the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, Battleground, which will be taking place on Sunday. And we're going to do give my thoughts on the matches and what I think is going to happen. So we're going to predict, I'm going to predict what's going to happen. And we're going to run through the card and just kind of roll with it. So we'll start out with, on the kickoff show, Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English. It's a travesty what has happened to Ty Dillinger. This guy should still be in NXT, challenging for an NXT championship, or he should be doing something along those lines, but he's not. So Ty Dillinger is going to win, but it's sad to see that happening to Ty, because he was great in NXT. He's over, and now it's just meh. So now, moving into Breezango prepares to close the case for the Fashion Files on who's been attacking them and who the culprit is. I honestly do not have a clue. This has been one of the most enjoyable segments every week on SmackDown for me. But then again, it's sad to see that the creative writing team doesn't have anything better for them, because they're extremely talented and they're being wasted doing comedy skits. I'm trying to think of the other tag teams that it could be. It's not the Ascension. It's not Zach. It's not the Hype Bros. It can't be the New Day or the Usos. So I have no idea. It can't be American Alpha, because they got split up. Jason Jordan's on Raw, and Chad Gable's by himself now. I have no clue. I don't think it's going to be Heath Slater and Rhino, because Rhino's been doing his own thing. Rhino's been doing his own thing on house shows. So I honestly do not have the slightest clue. But okay, let's go ahead and make some sort of pick here. Let's say that you know what, WWE is going to go back on their word from one of their previous segments. It's going to be the Ascension. That's what I'm going with. All right, we have the Fatal 5-Way elimination match for the number one contendership for the SmackDown Women's Championship match at SummerSlam. So we have Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Tamina, and Lana. Charlotte. That's the only thing that makes sense. Moving into SummerSlam, your biggest pay-per-view of the summer, one of your big four, it can't be anybody else. There's going to be a split between Tamina and Lana, because Tamina's getting tired of sticking up for Lana. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing here. It's got to be Charlotte. It's got to be. I don't think we're going to see a cash-in. Naomi may be at ringside, but I don't think we'll see a cash-in. So that's it. Next, we have this match here. The United States Championship match between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. Styles is going to retain. There's talks that Kevin Owens is going to drop this Face of America gimmick and go back to being the prize fighter. I would prefer that because he's great with it. I don't know if he'll stay heel or if he'll turn towards a face role, but Styles is going to retain. Now we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. This match is not for the Money in the Bank briefcase. So I think they're going to make both of these guys look strong. And it's going to be a no contest or a double count out or something along those lines. I don't think that this match can have a real winner. I don't think the WWE should have Nakamura lose clean. But, it could happen. I don't think they should, nor do I think they will. But it's a possibility. Maybe we see them come to a no contest here, and then Nakamura challenges for the briefcase at SummerSlam. But again, it doesn't make sense. He doesn't need it. I've talked about this in previous videos. Nakamura does not need the briefcase. The briefcase, the Money in the Bank briefcase, is for heels. The only time it is okay for a face to win the briefcase is when they cash in the way that RVD did and the way that Cena did. But even then, it's just RVD's had more impact than Cena's. But there's not as much of a pop there if a face says, hey, I want my championship match at this time and date. You know it's coming. It's supposed to be for any time and any place. It keeps the champion on his heels. And it's just not as effective if a face cashes in in the way that in the same way that a heel does, because then that it's a more heelish tactic. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a no contest or a double count out or a double disqualification, something like that. Because both of these guys need to continue to look strong. And if WWE wants to book this right, they will put this title on Styles and keep it on him for a while until he's ready to get back into the WWE Championship scene, which will be soon, hopefully. Heading towards the fall and winter when we get closer to the Royal Rumble and that road to WrestleMania begins. Because if Nakamura and Styles don't face each other for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, the WWE will have failed. They're both getting older. Styles and Nakamura can still go, but I think this year is the year they need to do it. They need to prove to us that they can still put on a good program at WrestleMania. There's been good spots, but not an overall great show that I have seen in the past, I don't know, since 30, 29, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen a really good start to finish WrestleMania. And if they want to make strides towards getting to that point where we are hanging sitting on the edge of our seats for every single match, this needs to happen. So I'm predicting a no contest or a double disqualification to where both of these guys look strong, but nobody has to take a pinfall. We have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and the New Day. I do not think that the New Day will win. I think the Usos will win. Because I don't think the WWE will be willing to have a title change this close to SummerSlam at a B-level pay-per-view. It doesn't make sense to do that. So maybe the New Day wins the match, but they don't win the belts. Maybe the Usos walk out or they get disqualified to the point where they don't win or they don't lose the titles. They may lose the match, but not the titles, and that'll set up a rematch at SummerSlam, something along those lines. Because it doesn't make sense for the titles to change on a pay-per-view of this nature. Next, we have the flag match between John Cena and Rusev. My instant thought is Cena. I don't know if they will build towards him pushing to get the WWE title heading towards SummerSlam, or if they will set up Styles Cena for the United States Championship at SummerSlam. But my thought is John Cena, and I'm going to stick to that. The WWE may try to trick us and give Rusev a surprise win, but I don't see that happening. So John Cena wins the flag match, and now we move on to the main event. The Punjabi prison match for the WWE Championship between Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton. This will be the third time that Mahal and Orton have faced each other. And the only reason that Jinder Mahal is the champion right now is because they wanted to use this match stipulation again. It's been cited time and again. When he was re-signed with the company a couple years ago, this guy was jobbing out, and then they let him go. He was a jobber in the three-man band playing an air guitar with Heath Slater and freaking, God damn it, what's his name? Curtis Axel. And now he's the WWE champion. The only reason he is the champion is because he is Indian and he is of Punjab descent, and they wanted to use this match even though it has never been good. It has never been good. There's been two other Punjabi prison matches. One with Batista and the Great Khali, and I forget who the other one was, but it wasn't with the Great Khali. I know that. It wasn't good. It's not good. Jinder Mahal is going to retain. And then I think we move towards... I don't know. I don't know if we move towards... I don't know. I don't think we're going to move towards Cena Mahal. I think they're going to try and utilize the United States Championship. And so, yeah. I think the Singh brothers, even though they're blocked out with two different cages, I think they find a way to get involved in the match somehow. So I don't know where they go from here. Maybe the no contest in the Nakamura Corbin match leads to him cashing in later on in the evening. That would be something they could do. Because then it throws Corbin to the sharks, lets him sink or swim. Can he handle being in the premiere match for the SmackDown brand on a dual-branded show? I like the idea of it. Gives us more... I mean, they have to find some way to build towards who he's going to face. I would assume he would face Jinder Mahal. I don't really care to see that matchup. But I think putting the belt on Corbin in heading to SummerSlam would be a hell of a lot better than Jinder Mahal. Because that whole thing's run its course. So, like I said, I think Jinder Mahal retains, and I'm going to go ahead and predict that Baron Corbin cashes in and becomes the new WWE champion. And then, unfortunately, I think we get Baron Corbin, Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam. Actually, no, we're not. Jinder's going to challenge, get his rematch on SmackDown, and then they'll move into a different feud with him. Maybe a Sami Zayn, or maybe they go straight to Nakamura. I don't know. I don't think that'll happen either. But I think Baron Corbin cashes in the Money in the Bank contract after the Punjabi prison match for the WWE Championship. That's what I'm going with. So I have Jinder Mahal retaining but losing the belt due to a cash-in. I have John Cena beating Rusev in the flag match. I have the Usos retaining the titles against the New Day, whether that be by a clean pinfall or by some sort of DQ. And then I have a no contest between Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura. I have Styles retaining the United States Championship. Charlotte Flair winning the 5-way elimination match for the number 1 contendership at SummerSlam. Oh, I skipped one. Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis. Mike Kanellis wins. Breezango finds out who they're going to get. I said the Ascension. That's, I don't know. Maybe we get another tag team back. Ty Dillinger beats Aiden English in the kickoff show. And that's it. That is your preview and predictions for the SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view Battleground. And I think what you're seeing on the screen here is going to be the site that you see at the end of the United States Championship match. In other news, there's talks that Sasha Banks is leaving the WWE. I haven't read into that much, but I have heard that rumor. Rey Mysterio's coming back to the WWE. There's reports that Brock Lesnar is not going to come back to the WWE, although he has not re-entered the US ADA pool to serve out the rest of his suspension so he can go back into the UFC. I know that's where he wants to end up, but as of now, it has not happened yet. What else do we have? Do I have anything else worth noting? I don't think so. That's it. That's all I got for you, folks. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Krath Singh. Well, thank you for leaving a comment on the video. I'll be sure to check out yours and give you any feedback that I can. Tell me what you think's going to happen in the Nakamura Corbin match. I think that goes no contest, and I think that he cashes in later on the night. That's my final prediction. So I'm going to stick to that. And so until next time, folks, this is ZKDZ signing off. I will be on later on tonight with more WWE My Career on WWE 2K17. So until next time, take care, guys.